Now, in this video, we look at a question on combinations and permutations, and we've been given a question that if n plus 1 into brackets combination n minus 1 is equal to 1 over 6 into brackets n plus 1 permutation n minus 1, what is the value of n? Now, generally, n combination r is given as n factorial over n minus r factorial, then r factorial. So from the question, it means that n is given as n plus 1 and r is given as n minus 1. So it means that n minus r factorial will be given as n plus 1 minus which is given as 2 factorial. So it means will be given by which is given as n plus 1 n minus 1 factorial n minus 1 factorial 2 factorial. So if we are to simplify, we're going to get n into brackets over 2, because 2 factorial is equal to 2 times 1, which is 2. So the left side of the equation or expression can be expressed as that. Now, for the right side of the equation, for permutations, generally, permutation R is given by so if we have n plus 1 into brackets n minus 1, it will be given by n plus 1 factorial all over 2 factorial. Here we got 2 because n plus 1 minus n minus 1 factorial will give us 2 factorial. If we are to go by the general equation given up here, where n plus 1 is n and n minus 1 is r. So if we are to simplify, we're going to get n plus 1 factorial over 2. So if we are to plug it into the question that has been given us, on the left side of the equation, we're going to have n into brackets now let's get rid of the fractions. So we're going to get, when we are to multiply through by 12, we're going to have 6n n plus 1 factorial. Now, n plus 1 factorial can be expressed as n plus 1 times n factorial. So if we are to do the substitution, we're going to have and when we divide through by n plus 1, we're going to have 6n is equal to n factorial. Now, n factorial can be expressed as n times n minus 1 factorial. So it means that 6n is equal to n into brackets n minus 1 factorial. So it means that if we are to rearrange the expression, it means n minus 1 factorial is equal to 6. Now, the factorial of a certain number gives us 6. Now, let's do some guesswork over here. What is 5 factorial? We get 120. What is 4 factorial? We get 24. What is 3 factorial? So the factorial of 3 gives us 6. So it means that n minus 1 should be equal to 3 and n is 4. So if we have the expression n plus 1 into brackets, combination n minus 1, 1 over 6, n plus 1, n minus 1. And if n is determined as 4, then it means that 4 plus 1 is 5, combination 3 is equal to 1 over 6, 5, permutation 3. Now, let's verify if our answer is correct. So what is 5 combination 3? We have 5 factorial over 5 minus 3 factorial, 3 factorial. We're going to get 5 over 2 factorial, then 3 factorial. So we're going to get, this will cancel off. So we're going to get 10 on the left side of the equation. So on the left side of the equation, we have 10. What of the right side of the equation? So 5 permutation 3, we're going to get 5 factorial over 5 minus 3 factorial, which is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 factorial over 2 factorial. So this goes off and we're going to get 60. So if we are to do the substitution, we're going to get 1 over 6, 60, and this goes into it. And on the right side of the equation 2, we have the same answer as on the left side of the equation. So the value that we got for n as 4 when verified is true for the expression given over here. So that is the end of my video. Thank you very much for watching, but keep watching.